So you're thinking about moving to SLO County, California, but you're not quite yet sure if it's for you? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be covering 7 of the most compelling reasons why people tend to love moving to this part of the state, so stay tuned. And if we have not met before, my name is Mark Willie. I'm a local real estate agent and mortgage professional, and I created this channel as a means to highlight all things great and sometimes not so great about living in SLO County, California, so you can decide whether or not making this place home is the right decision for you and your family. If you like this channel, hit the subscription button down there in the corner, and if you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the number one reason why people tend to love moving to this part of the state, and I'm going to break this up into 1A and 1B, is the slower pace of life and lack of traffic here in the county. I can attest to this because I moved up here about 10 years ago from LA County. I've lived in many big cities. I've lived in San Francisco, Vegas, Los Angeles, etc. And this place just doesn't compare to any other place, specifically due to the just slower pace of life, and again, the lack of traffic here is profound. If you're coming here from any major metropolitan area, and we have a huge percentage of people moving here from the San Francisco Bay Area, San Jose, Southern California, LA County, Orange County, San Diego County. Those areas probably account for almost half of the people that tend to move here from out of the area, and I hear it time and time again. There's just a slower pace of life here, and I think that's why the locals have adopted SLO as SLO County. It's just, things just move a little bit slower here. Not slow like Hawaii. We still get our stuff done quickly when it comes to business and things like that. But from a day-to-day lifestyle, the lack of traffic specifically allows you to just have a better existence, in my opinion. And I'll point out one little fact. When I used to live down in LA, occasionally I would get stuck in traffic going from Santa Monica heading back to my house in Hollywood, and that's only about 10 miles. On more than one occasion, it would take 2.5 hours to move that short distance. That just doesn't happen around here, to be honest with you. Yes, there's a little bit of traffic on Highway 101, specifically in the Pismo Beach area at certain times of day, but by and large, you can move around here freely any time of day, and it contributes to a much more calm, casual, peaceful existence, in my opinion. Okay, and the number 2 reason, and some people might say this is the number 1 reason, but let's go with number 2 for now. Number 2 reason why people tend to love moving to this part of the state is the relative lower cost of living from where they're moving from. And to put that into perspective, the SLO County median sales price for 2023, counting single-family homes only, by the way, was about $882,000. Let's compare that to the median sales price in San Francisco County, which was about 1.4, and this is according to Redfin, by the way. Santa Clara County was about 1.4 median sales price. Orange County was about 1.1. Santa Cruz County about 1.1. LA County about 1 million. San Diego County about 1 million as well. So when you compare $880,000 to 7 figures or higher, you can see that these homes are being sold at a relative discount compared to where people are moving here from. Reason number 3 that people tend to love moving to SLO County, California is the wine. I mean, we have between 250 and 400 wineries / tasting rooms throughout the county. That really depends on who you ask, by the way. But for argument's sake, let's say we have 250 plus great wineries to choose from throughout the county. A lot of them are located up here in North County, where I tend to be, in the Paso Robles, Templeton area. But there's just some really great advantages of this wine region versus the wine region down in Temecula or even up in the Napa County area. And they tend to be less expensive, especially the tastings. You could walk into many tasting rooms around here and get a tasting for 20 to 30 bucks. I don't know if that's doable up in Napa anymore. The wine quality is exceptional. People up in Napa might make an argument that they are superior to the wines down here, but that's kind of in the eye of the beholder. But the people that come down here, when I'm at a tasting room and I talk to people from out of the area who have been to Napa, they've been to the tasting rooms down in the Temecula area, they just say it's a cooler, more mellow, nicer, less pretentious vibe around here. Take that for what it's worth, but the people at the wineries here really have a strong sense of community here. and they really appreciate people that show up, and it's not a hoity-toity attitude at the vast majority of these wineries. Don't get me wrong, some of them do have that attitude in my opinion, but by and large, 99% of them are super welcoming. You don't always have to have a reservation, but it is recommended. But I know that plenty of wineries here, especially during the weekdays, you could walk in, ideally not with the big party, but 1 or 2 people, you could walk in, have a great experience at a relatively low cost. So, by the way, a lot of the people that do move here have been here in the past. So they come down here on a 2 or 3 day vacation, they experience the wineries and the restaurants, and they realize, wow, this place is really nice. I want to move there full time so I could check out these wineries on a more regular basis. And reason number 4, people tend to love to move to SLO County, California is, of course, the weather. We have amazing weather, and you really get to take your pick for what type of climate you want, because there's really 4 different types of climates around here, depending which part of the county you're living in, whether you're in South County, down by Arroyo Grande and Nipomo, or Central County, where San Luis Obispo proper is located. Of course, you got the climate over on the coast by Morro Bay, Cayucos, and Cambria, and then you have the climate up in the North County, Paso Robles, Atascadero, Templeton area, and these 3 climates are quite different from one another, specifically North County, which gets really hot, which can get really hot in the summertime and really cold at nighttime. But just to give you an idea what the microclimates are around here, if we look at North County, and I got these numbers from I think weather.com. In the summer months, the average high is in the low 90s during the summertime, and the average low during the summertime is in the mid 50s. If we're looking at the winter weather in North County, you're going to be averaging a high in the low 60s during the day and somewhere in the low to mid 30s at nighttime. So that's North County, where it gets really hot and then really cold relative to the other parts of the county. If you want to be over on the coast, then during the summertime, you're going to have an average high of about 75 degrees during the day and a low of the low 60s at nighttime. And in the wintertime, you're going to have an average high in the mid 50s during the day, and at nighttime, you're going to be in the mid 40s at night. So that's going to be over on the coast, Morro Bay, Cambria, Cayucos, you get the point. And for South County, the numbers look, kind of low to mid 80s as the high during the summertime, and then the kind of the low 60s at nighttime in the summer. So pretty moderate, very tolerable temperatures, especially on the coast and in South County. And the South County numbers during the wintertime, they're going to be averaging in the low 60s during the day and somewhere in the mid to high 40s at nighttime. So nothing too extreme, with the exception of the highs in specifically North County during the summertime. We almost always average, especially during the fair. I don't know what it is about the fair, but for 2 weeks, July and a little bit of in August, we're going to be in the hundreds plus. So we've been known to be 105 to 110 for several days in a row during the summertime here in North County. But overall, when you look at the county as a whole, the climate here is very tolerable. It almost never snows. We actually got some snow last year, which was bizarre, but that happened throughout coastal California. So it's very tolerable. They like to call it a Mediterranean climate around here. So again, very tolerable, especially if you're coming from places out of state. I mean, anywhere in the Midwest where you have extreme highs and extreme lows. By the way, we don't have tornadoes here. We don't have tornadoes here. We don't have hurricanes. So nothing's really going to kill you, aside from an occasional earthquake every 50 years, but that's pretty slim chances of dying in one of those. That's a total tangent, by the way. And reason number 5 why people tend to love to move to SLO County, California is our proximity to so many great places. Whether you want to hop in a car and drive a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours away, or hop on an airplane from SLO Airport and fly somewhere, you could pretty much get anywhere within a short period of time living here. When it comes to driving, you could be in the mountains for skiing, or you could be at the mountain lakes in the summertime. That's about 3 hours east. You got Shaver Lake, you have Bass Lake for lake activities, of course. You have China Peak for skiing in the wintertime. If you want to go back to LA County, not sure why you would want to do that, but if you want to go back to LA County, that's about a 3-hour drive south on Highway 5. If you want to go back up to the Bay Area, then San Francisco is about 3 hours and change away. Monterey is only about 90 minutes. So if you want to go check out the aquarium or Carmel, that's about a 90-minute drive from the central part of the county. If you want to go check out Big Sur, depending which part of the county you're living in, that's either a 30-minute drive or an hour drive, so that's pretty close. Vegas, 6-hour drive, or you can go hop on a plane from SLO Airport, be there in an hour. So many great areas. Santa Barbara is about a 2-hour drive south. You've got Solvang and Los Olivos, about an hour and a half south off of Highway 101. And reason number 6 why people tend to love to move to SLO County, California is the extreme abundance of outdoor activities, which you could pretty much do year-round, whether you love to hike, bike, go to the beach, play golf, shoot guns, drive off-road vehicles. You can do that down at the Oceano Dunes, by the way. There's just an incredible number of great things to do outdoors, and that's one of the main reasons why people love to move here is the outdoor activity options. I love to be here for the golf. I love to go to the beach with my dog. I love to go hiking at Cerro Alto. There's incredible trails for hiking and biking over on the coast in Los Osos at a place called Montaña de Oro. That means, I think, mountains of gold in Spanish. But just a ton of stuff to do. You're not cooped up in your house year-round around here like you are in many other places of the country, especially during wintertime. I was at the beach recently during the first week of December, and it was 75 degrees. Go figure that one. Absolute extreme number of things to do outdoors here. So if you like outdoor activities, if you like to live a healthy lifestyle, then this is the place for you. And reason number 7 why people tend to love to move to SLO County, California is our diverse and really good restaurant scene. Whether you're looking for amazing seafood, great barbecue, amazing steakhouses, really good sushi joints, we have some top-notch Thai restaurants, you name it, we probably have it here somewhere in the county. Just hop on Google Maps, type in what you're looking for, and you'll probably find it. All right, so there you have it. 7 of the top reasons why people love to move to SLO County, California. And whether you are looking to move here in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, call, text, or email me anytime. I'm always happy to answer questions about living here on the Central Coast. And again, if you like this channel, hit that little subscribe button right there. If you like the video, give me one of those. Until then, I will see you on the next video. Adios.